Hey everybody, I'm out here. It's really blowing today. Anyway, I wanted to show you. This is one of my bird feeders. Uh, make a lot of them. Anyway, I've been making them with this bottom plate attached to the body of it, and then the lid is a separate piece. I'm going to change the way I do it, where I'm going to try to make them now with the plate separate, and then I will attach the plate to the body. I just think I can get better designs that way. So it's really just a prototype. That's my dog Zoe up there by the swing, and we're going to go indoors to the studio and see if we can prototype a different bird feeder. Got the kiln warming up a little bit for tomorrow. I'm going to bisque fire tomorrow. So, see if we can get this on here and prototype a bird feeder. There we go. Let's see. I have, this is 2 pounds of clay. It's going to be the body of the bird feeder. Basically, I'm throwing a canister. I'm going to end up cutting the bottom out and then attaching the plate to the bottom of the canister. And I'm doing that so I can get the plates bigger. I just think I can end up with a better bird feeder. So. Anyway, I think I'm just going to try and throw this without a base in it. Get more, I'll be able to get a bigger canister out of it. If I can keep her attached to the wheel head. Get this centered very well, but we'll be able to control it, I think. Get the rim centered. I mean, I really didn't get that centered very well. Ran out of water. wanted that taller, I might have to go to 3 pounds of clay. Trying to collar this in, and still not going to be able to get it much taller than that. Well, I guess that's why we're prototyping. This is going to be a short, this is going to hold quite a bit of bird feed. I don't know that, it needs to be bigger, but it didn't need to be that big around, but we will live with it, I guess. Next time I make one, I'll make it maybe a little bit more narrow and taller. I think it'll look a little bit better than this one. But that's why we're prototype, I guess, so we can do it differently next time. Alright, I'm going to put some throw lines in it and try and shape it a little bit as I'm doing that. It's actually pretty thin, so this will hold about 3 pounds of seed, I think. So, the rate our birds go after it, we'd probably be able to get 2 or 3 days out of this. Of course, we have 4 feeders out there, 5 feeders out, so I guess that's got something to do with it. So we'll cut this guy off. Guess I better measure for the lid. Big lid. All right. All right. So that's the base. I put my drawing right where my bat has to. I take this off. Alright, so that's the base. There we go. Anyway, looks like a honey jar, big one. That'd be a lot of honey. Anyway. Okay, so now I'm going to make the platter portion of it. Sorry. Still had a different color clay on it. So, here's a platter. Whoa, baby. And I have a pound and a half of clay here. Now, on this version, if I have more clay to work with, I'm leaving a little dome inside, and when I trim this, I'll reverse that, cut the bottom out while I'm trimming to match this dome. The reason I want the dome in there is to kind of force the birdseed to the outside as it's getting pulled out by the bird. So that's part of this prototype I'm doing. So I'm also compressing the bottom as I go. I want to avoid that ash crack. Compress the rim a little bit, and now we're going to do the part of a plate that is a pass-fail. I'm trying to put a little rim right here. I think that'll let me set the jar down on top of here. But when you're making even this is a pretty small plate, but platter shape. When you're making these, and you go to lay this rim over, that's when it can flop on you. So. You want to keep a little bit of a rim out here so the birds have something to light on when they fly up. At least that's my theory, and I'm sticking with it. Now I put a couple of drain holes in here so that when when it rains or snows or whatever, that will drain out and not soak all of the food that's back inside. So that's the platter part. The piece I made will just sit down on here, and I'll join them together. Right now I'm thinking about just glazing this and setting the jar down on there and let the glaze join them together. Like I said, this is a prototype. I don't know that this is going to work, so I think it will. We will see. So that's platter. Gotta cut it off the wheel before I forget. Alright, so part number 2, 2 more to go. Running out of places to put stuff. Just gonna go to this guy, I guess. And this is going to be the lid. This is 1 pound and 6 ounces of clay. Which, now that I've got it on the wheel head, looks like a lot of clay. So we might have to do something fancy with the lid. But we need a little finial for the top. That one looks all right. Okay. Need to put it on. See if we can get it off here. So there's a little top notch for it. And I got one more piece to make here. I'll do this video and then I'll do one where I assemble all of them, all the pieces, and just see how this goes. See how big we gotta make this guy. Well, look at that. Okay, so those are the base pieces. Like I said, I will probably make the body of it bigger. It looks just kind of short and squatty right now. I don't know why that would matter to a bird, but to me it does. And maybe we'll make a couple more of these and put the best one together for you. So that's it for that. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll get back together and put them together. Get together and put the bird feeders together. Hope everybody enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure and give me a thumbs up. And that's down below. And you can give me a subscribe. If you want to subscribe, that would be great. I'll talk to you later.